dogs and animals. Because you on TV calling yourself a bitch and a hoe and my dog and my nigga. They discovered that the women in the rescue centers where the peacekeepers were, protecting the people, I believe in Darfur, the women were coming up pregnant and having real light-skinned babies. They were, late at night, they were trading sex for food. And when they wouldn't give up the sex, the peacekeepers would just burn them alive. Let's skip over this. Can I show you the Mondex and the black man that they had for dinner? And then we can close out. Is that cool? All right. Let me show you the Mondex, which you have to see before you leave anyway. I'll skip over those other sections. Then we'll just go to the Mondex. You don't know what the Mondex is? It's the implantable biomicrochip. It's the company that's going to put out the smart. They put out the smart card and implantable biomicrochip, and everyone in this room have to come to the crossroads in your life, whether you're going to accept it or reject it. If you make up your mind with your church group, your brothers and sisters, whether they're white, black, Chinese, or whatever, all right, your survival unit, I call them. You better stand your ground. You've seen Waco. You've seen Ruby Ridge. You've seen Move in Philadelphia. They're coming to get it. I'm telling you, brothers and sisters. Prepare yourself right now as we speak. So the Mondex is that company that's going to put out the implantable biomicrochip. I'm not going to read it all. We're going to skim through it. What you're about to see is the latest news in the world. It is the size of a grain of rice. It's the implantable biomicrochip. It will contain all your birth records, your family history, your financial records, all right, your accomplishments in life, everything, your medical history. Everything is going to be in this one implantable biomicrochip, which they're going to put in your forehead and in your hand. Are you following me? Right now, you're swiping your groceries at the store because it has a number on it. In a minute, they're going to swipe the groceries, bag it up, and when you go to pay, just swipe your hand across it, and it'll deduct the money out of your bank account. Are you following me? The rich are getting this because they said that when their children get kidnapped, their dogs get lost or whatever, they get tracked down. It's the same thing as a GPS system, a tracking system in your phone, your credit card that you have in your pocket right now. They've been tracking you. Are you following me? You know how you go to bed at night and you plug your cell phone in right next to your bed and you let it charge up? Well, they can activate your microphone on your cell phone and listen to your conversation. Are you following me? You don't control the cell phone. The only way to turn it off is to take the battery out. Are you following me? They're listening to your conversation, drug dealer. You running your mouth while you're in your car, and your cell phone is right there. So the implantable biomicrochip will be put under the skin. Brought to you by the Mondex International. Remember the company and the name. More than 250 corporations, 20 countries involved in distribution of the Mondex. They're all involved. They're all lining up. They're making the credit card smaller and smaller and smaller so you're used to not carrying it. Because the chip in your ass, your head, and your hand is more convenient. What do you think Timothy McVeigh had in him? Why do you think they caught him so quick? Ask yourself. In the end, what does it have to do with me? You have to eat. You have to bank, right or wrong. They spent more than $1.5 million for research to put this thing into effect. They said the best place to put it is in the head and in the right hand. The Bible taught us about that, right or wrong. In Revelation 13, 16, and 17, he called it all. How many? All. Both small and great, Jay-Z. Rich and poor, Kanye. Free and slave, Puffy. To receive a mark on their right hand or on their forehead. And that no one, how many? No one may buy or sell except one who has the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. That's the scripture talking to you. So in case you don't believe Professor Griff, 1 billion biochips are being produced by Mondex every single year, and they've already been doing this. Mon equals monetary, Dex equals Dexter, which is the right hand. The Mondex. Will you take it serious? Will you line up at your church to get it? Because Reverend Bigfoot said, line up? Please. If you find this message interesting,